LogicApps in your Visual Studio Code editor, right? So this is a. I'm going to start it from scratch. Then we'll go through one by one. Like we'll install Visual Studio first Node, then Azure Write tool, then .NET Core, then eventually we install Visual Studio Code as well, right? So I have installed Chrome in this machine, nothing else. Also Postman. Uh, so going first step is to install Node for the Windows machine. This is a brand new VM, by the way, so I don't have any other prerequisites other than Postman and so I have got downloaded Visual Studio Code, but I have not installed it. So let's install the node first. Should be pretty quick. And go back to the then install Azure Write tool. This is a storage emulator tool, runs locally and listens to local port. So in order to install this port, that's why we installed Node.js first. So let me go. I think this installation got successful. Once it is successful, you'll be able to run npm. So that is why Azure Write is getting installed now. Then need to install .NET Core 3.1. Let's search it. Install it for Windows 64-bit version. So it's getting installed. When getting downloaded, download is done. Let's install it. Yeah, this is done now. So let's install it. Okay. This will take a little time. Others I can just so this is done now. Let me exit from here. So next is installing Visual Studio Code, which I have downloaded already. Then this 5 steps are installing the extensions within Visual Studio Code. So Postman is done already. So we got everything. This is also installed. In order to check whether it's been successfully installed, go to the command prompt and say list SDKs EKS. Then it will say that we are completed. Now time to install Visual Studio Code. Let's go to the folder and run it as a administrator. So and launch this Visual Studio Code. Go to extensions, find out Azure account. Install it. Azure Functions, install it. Then we need LogicApps standard, which is this one. Install it. So we have done it. Three things we have done. One is Azure count, functions, LogicApps is done. We need two more things, C# and Azure Functions or tools. So let's find out this one. Let's install C# and try to create a new one, right? C#, install it. Now, if you see, Azure extension is being added here. Go to command palette, add your free Azure sign in, saying Azure sign in. So through a browser, you can log in into a server, into Azure. Sorry, Baran Mano 12 2021. Okay, password successfully logged in. Now close this page and back to code. There is a free trial being added here. And now once this is done, go to Azure. So this is the LogicApps which we are about to create. We need to, in order to create this one, LogicApps, we will create a folder and make it as a workspace, right? So it's a new one. So this is going to be my folder. Select this folder. Say that it is whether it's a stateless or stateful workflow. It's a stateful. Add into current workspace. It got created successfully. Right click, open it with the designer. So it is asking access to the internet. We are not done this part yet. So I'm waiting it will ask and install by asking nicely, but it is not done. Let's try F5, then it should ask us. Yeah, it is asking you must have this one. Do you want to install? Yes. Then it actually talks to internet and get those required Azure Functions Core tools. Otherwise, you need to install it by Azure Core Tools npm. So we need to wait until this succeeded. Then only we will get things done. So let's see. Azure Write is working fine. Azure Write is successful and working. What it says that you don't have a local simulator running, which I have started just now. Let's debug it anyway. So, and you can see okay, it still says Azure Functions is not installed in yours. So we have to wait. Let's install this one by manually. Now this is done. Let me go back and try running again. Let me go back to this and try fetching a designer. So we are through firewall now. Allowed this access. Yeah. Use connections from Azure. We are saying that which resource group, and the designer is open. Let's have one simple workflow created. When request is added and to an action response got added. So let's edit the body. This hard-coded body on. It's done. Let's try to save it. This is even worked, I guess, without any error. Now press F5 in order to debug this workflow. So this seems working. So once you see this stateful successful, it seems it's successful. Host locally secured, then it is successful. Now you go back to your workflow, right click, see an overview. That will give you an overview. So this is the URL which it gives it. Copy this and put it in a flow and give it a try. See, this one is working successfully, right? That's it for this video. Thank you very much. So in this video you have learned how to set up and make it make Visual Studio up and running for Azure LogicApps. Thank you.